Times like these days is all about pushing society boundaries, because day in day out there are massive innovations, great technologies popping up. Today, stop here because we are taking you out of this world. Did you know this form of doors exists? For more, stick around. Glad to see you guys. Let's go. Can bet your grandma's friend probably had a minivan with sliding doors, like the UPS truck. But did you know they weren't just used for vans? In fact, back in the 1954, this Kaiser Darrin car used sliding doors. These sliding doors specifically make it easier for occupants to get in and out of this car, even in tight parking space. Unfortunately, this design trend didn't really catch on with time, except with minivans. I personally wish they bring back these sliding doors on simple cars because it's really very cool. This stand machine is the Resvani Beast Alpha, a wicked 6-speed 500 horsepower vision of driving insanity from California-based Resvani Motors. Its supercar looks have already achieved a broad appeal and its 175 mph top speed. While most supercars feature a gullwing and maybe scissor doors, this Resvani group has taken it on another level. It does pop out and swing forward kind of a way. Opening these doors of this car widens the car footprint, and care must be taken when parking close to other cars to avoid any form of confusion. When auto manufacturing takes place out of aviation playbooks, then the advent of canopy doors should never be left behind. See how it goes like. It's inspired by a fighter jet, which it does opens up this way. With this technology, you won't really have any issue with obstructions to your door, even at a tight park space. But what of in terms of maybe the car had an accident? Can we roll over these doors to open up to take out passengers? Anyway, this is a kind of a problem some kind of a way. The 1969 Holden Hurricane is one of the great cars with such technology, which also has a reverse opening rear engine as well. Wow. Okay, here we will talk about two types of doors: the going doors and the falcon doors. The going doors, it does open in a hinge to the top of the roof of the car, and it opens vertically for easy access to the cockpit. Then we've got the falcon doors, which is also similar. It does opens upwards and has a moving roof panel. So that's the key difference. It actually doesn't need as much space as the going doors to open up. The legendary automaker Mercedes-Benz made the going doors, whilst Tesla company invented the falcon doors. The going doors started with the W198-300 SL, which was a great successful car till even today's date. In addition to its aesthetic beauty, this design doors is also a necessity. Looking at the entire car design model, the current popular car with this form of doors is the SLS AMG Mercedes-Benz. In the years immediately prior to this year, some Ford executives believed the brand had begun to lose its design identity. The familiar resemblance began to re-emerge with the release of the Ford Evo concept car, with its brand Awesome fully restored. With these doors, the space is just above the wheels to the furthest element of the roof is enriched by the back doors, which rise to an equal height. The inside was presented in a style that was in fact on another level due to its broad open profile. If the purpose of these futuristic doors was to draw attention to the next fourth generation, maybe the future, then we believe the future will be much exciting. In the year 1989, BMW introduced the Z1 car, a sporty, beautiful and innovative car that has since become an icon in even modern classics. For all of its alluring qualities, one of the Z1's most unique features was its vertical sliding doors. These mind-blowing doors automatically slid down into the body of the car with just a push of a button. Okay, the doors are made shorter in height than a regular car door would have been made, and its sill beneath was designed to be tall enough for which the main door can fit into it. So it's a door slide kind of a thing way, and as the door retracts, the window automatically slides down into the door. Many of the 8000 Z1s that were produced are still on the market in today's world, and it's a very unique car. Since 2002, my year of birth, Swedish automaker Koenigsegg Automotive has introduced a series of awe-inspiring supercars, all of which are capable of ridiculous performance. These innovative cars also include a mind-blowing, such as the Kevlar-infused diamond-coated carbon fiber bodies for the ultra-rich, and also a remote-operated body panels. The doors open up by rotating out and up in a vertical position kind of way, with the back of the doors looking skywards. Back in the days, BMW made some weird kind of a car thing. You know what? They made a car called the Isetta, affectionately also known as a bubble car. But let's imagine how fast this car can go. Okay, under the hood of this car, wherever the hood might be in, comes with a 9 horsepower engine. 9 horsepower, which I'm sure my kid brother's bicycle is, but maybe faster than it. These next set of doors were actually built out of necessity by Lamborghini. See, the Countach had an issue. It had such poor rear visibility that you couldn't see out of the back when driving in reverse. So to fix that issue, they built a door that opened upwards, so the driver could back up without the fear of hitting anything. And because the Lambo has kept using them for long, they've affectionately known as Lambo doors, but its actual name is Caesar doors. Nowadays, because these doors have become so popular over the years, even aftermarket companies have had a field day with putting on their cars. Just imagine, God spotted a Honda Civic with this kind of doors. Some 2003 Toyota Camry even got these doors on it. The reason for being so popular by aftermarket companies is because it's just a plug-and-play piece of a technology. See, the regular mounting point of the conventional doors is the same as the Caesar doors. So instead of the door rotating out, it now goes up. So it's a simple tight technology. Now check out the butterfly doors.
The i8 has cool car doors. They open up like this.
Butterfly doors are just like Caesar doors, except they open up then in. The reason for doing that is it gives a bit easier access in and out of the car. And again, these doors are a lot harder to fake than Caesar doors. While you are still here till now, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to see all our awesome upcoming content. See you in the next.